What's up, guys? This is time to wrestle with Suplexus. I'm Suplexus, and this is
Pile Driver.
And today we're predicting Clash of Champions.
All right, let's start with the first match. So, pre-show, you think? The Cruiserweight Championship?
Yeah.
Probably pre-show. And after seeing SummerSlam live, having the Cruiserweight match in the pre-show really gets the crowd going.
Oh, yeah.
It's always a good
Takeover was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I can't do an A.
It's okay. Be careful. You might do like a bad. It's Drew Gulak, the champion, versus Humberto Carrillo versus Lince Dorado. I'm going to say that Drew Gulak retains.
Me too. I'm going to go safe. I'd say second place, Lince Dorado.
Who do you think is going to get pinned? I think Lince Dorado is going to get pinned.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what second place means?
No, second place to win.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. All right, and there's no reason why. I think he's just going to retain, and I think he would be, now that they're going to merge 205 Live with NXT, apparently, rumor, it would just make sense for him to be the guy taking the belt in, so then it's someone like strong holding the belt.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see whether they merge and they have the Cruiserweight Championship on NXT, and then they still have the 205 weight restriction on who can fight for it, and then they make like a big deal about a weigh-in and someone challenges and they weigh in and they're not, I don't know. They could do something with that maybe, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, next match.
Johnny Gargano could be Cruiserweight champion.
Yeah, he could. That's actually what I thought he was going to say when he was making that announcement on NXT the other night. But anyways, Women's Tag Team Championship match. Do you think this is going to be pre-show?
It's Fire and Desire and Bliss Cross, right?
Yeah.
Pre-show.
Pre-show? Okay, all right.
I'm choosing Bliss Cross to retain.
Yeah, me too. They just love Alexa Bliss. Like, I don't know if it's Vince McMahon who loves her, Paul Heyman who loves her.
Vince and Paul.
Yeah. They just love her. So I don't see them taking the belt off her.
You know, Paul Heyman likes Nikki Cross because EC dubs.
I think that they're going to keep the belts on Alexa and Nikki. And when Alexa and Nikki finally lose the belts, it's going to be from a feud that causes them to turn on each other so then they can have their own little festival of friendship that goes bad. Did you like that? Yeah. Okay.
A little bit of the bubbly.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Had to throw that in.
I'm hoping that Asuka and Kairi Sane maybe interfere at the end of the match, beat up Alexa and Nikki Cross, and then they have some sort of feud. Because, there needs to be, a feud.
I'm going to call it right now. On the spot.
Okay.
Triple threat at Hell in a Cell for the tag titles. And if I'm right, I'll let you know next video.
Very confused about whether Alexa and Nikki are faces or heels. They keep, flip-flopping it. I would like to see Kairi Sane and Asuka come out as heels and beat them up so that we can be confused about both of them. We don't know who to cheer for.
So, if you only watch the pay-per-views, they're face. If you watch only the shows, they're heel.
Except they were face on this week's SmackDown because Nikki Cross was being bullied by Mandy Rose when she was telling her that she's ugly, which is the cheapest female storyline that you can do.
Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I think that if Asuka and Kairi Sane came out strong and beat them up like heels, and Alexa and Nikki could be more face consistently, then eventually when they lose their belts to Asuka and Kairi Sane, they can turn on each other.
Assuming they lose it to Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Well, they should. Otherwise, please, take them out of the tag team running and make them individual.
Okay, my bad.
All the gold.
Nope, only the tag titles. Spoilers.
Okay.
Sure.
SmackDown Tag Team Championships are next. The New Day versus the Revival.
Revival.
Really? think the Revival's
New Day is doing nothing with the belts. And that will set up for a prediction I'll talk about later.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think the New Day hasn't really been doing anything. They
No,
don't need the belts.
I said Revival.
Oh, Revival. I meant New Day's gonna lose. My bad. I got too excited. I don't think the New Day needs the belts. I think the New Day is popular and good at selling T-shirts and cereal boxes without the belts. And put the belts on someone else, so then there can be some people competing for the belt, and it elevates them, and it gives us good storyline. The New Day don't really need the belts to build storyline. They have mouths on them. They can build their storylines themselves. The other wrestlers in the tag team division need the belts to build storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Raw Tag Team Championship. Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman, the current champions, versus Ziggy and Rude.
I'm gonna do a big pitch.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Okay. I'm ready for it. Throw that ball.
Rude and Dolph win
Mm-hmm.
because they've been teasing Braun's gonna turn on Seth.
Mm-hmm.
Seth is gonna turn heel.
You think Seth is going to turn?
Okay, I'm gonna give like a 30-second prediction.
Okay, timing, you go.
So, in the match, it's elimination. They announced it on the kickoff. Seth immediately hits Dolph and Rude with the steel chair and eliminates himself. And then Braun gets beat up. And I think that's going to happen right before the Universal title match.
That would be such a heel move. I would laugh so hard if that happened. That's a good one. I like it. Very, very unique. Very unique. You know, future WWE writer here, or at least future writer who gets his script torn up. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with Seth and Braun losing because they're not even a real tag team. Why do they have the belts in the first place? Let's put the belts on someone who's also not a real tag team, Dolph and Robert.
The Glorious Dolphins.
Yeah. Or what are people calling them? They're calling them
Rudolph.
Rudolph.
No, that too early. Too early.
Yeah, but no, I think just get them off of Rollins and Strowman. Use your belts to build stories. I think the only reason that they put the belts on them was just for a temporary little thing to put more interest into their match and how they're gonna get along for their
They
championship.
put the belts on them so they don't have to lose to the OC. Rather, they can drop it to them and then they drop it to the OC.
What's ironic is that this, and I'm gonna do some math. What was his name? Who did the funny math? Steiner?
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner's math because they both have the belts and they could lose. There's a 50% chance they lose the belts, and then there's another 50% that one loses and one loses. So there's a 100% chance that someone's gonna have a belt.
Okay, that makes sense. Here's Scott Steiner.
Sorry.
There's a 30-30 and a third chance
Yeah.
of winning
Yeah.
at sacrifice. Minus my 15% chance, you have a 160% chance of winning.
Yeah. Okay. Got a little Scott.
Minus my 10% chance, and you have a 15% chance of winning.
And that math is why you don't do drugs, kids. Okay, United States Championship, AJ Styles versus Cedric Alexander. I think AJ's going to retain. Oh, we were going to do 3, 2, 1.
AJ Styles.
Okay, I'm sorry. Get me a little faster with that.
AJ Styles is going to retain and drop it to Braun later. What did I just say?
I think AJ Styles is going to retain. I don't really know who he's going to drop it to, but I think that's, yeah. Do you think that maybe the OC is going to get involved in the Raw Tag Team Championship match and help Dolph and Robert Roode because they kind of teamed up on Monday? Or do you think that Monday team up was just
It's going to be something like this. They have the Viking Raiders fight the OC on the kickoff.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay. Intercontinental Championship, Shinsuke Nakamura, who hasn't been getting a lot of matches. He's been getting TV time, but he hasn't been getting too many matches. versus The Miz. And just before this prediction, I would like to say, please, Sami Zayn, do not talk into a mic during the match. It's hard enough listening to the commentary sometimes, and then when you throw that in there, it makes me not like you, and I want to like you.
I don't want to like him. He's a bad wrestler. He's a bad face. He's a meh heel. I don't care if he's from Canada. He's bad. Someone else that should be on the show, Kevin Owens, I can respect.
Okay, all right. So Shinsuke versus The Miz. Who do you think is gonna win?
Shinsuke.
Yeah, I think Shinsuke is gonna retain. Like, I don't know. Like,
we could have done a 3-2-1.
Yeah, is this like the third belt he's had on the main roster, or the second? Second. Okay, so the first time they gave him, it was the U.S. Championship belt, right?
Which was horrible.
Horrible. They didn't really give him a feud or anything. They've done it again. Oops, I did it again. Like, they haven't really given, like, okay, he's with The Miz and he's got Sami coming out talking for him because he's Japanese. Let the man talk in Japanese. When they did the EO video package on NXT, when she went heel and she was like yelling in Japanese and there's subtitles, that's perfect. Do that in a video package.
Or
we can read. We can all read.
Or have him be a loner badass who kicks people's head off for not for real. I was about to.
Yeah, but I enjoy
Video
hearing Shinsuke yell at people in Japanese. I have no idea what he's saying, but he's yelling at them, so I know it's bad. Like, that's totally fine.
Sami Zayn, get your stupid El Generico face out of my TV.
Why you gotta hate like that?
Because he was originally a mock of Jericho, you know. El Generico.
Okay.
Generic.
Alright, let's just close the Sami door and move on.
He sucks.
Do you think Mizgat's gonna show up? Or is ribs still broken from Shane?
Maybe at Survivor Series.
Maybe, because he survived.
He'll be the Ellsworth who grabs his leg.
Yeah. Alright. The only non-title match on the card, Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan, the man who tried to kill him. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Roman Reigns. Of course Roman's gonna win. You can't have a storyline about a guy who's someone is trying to murder, and then in the match where he fights the murderer,
we can't.
Just hold on. The month that is like the Cancer Connor's Cure Awareness Month, you can't have Roman Reigns, who survived leukemia, coming back, fight him and lose. Like, it's just not. It can't happen. It can't happen. It's not gonna happen.
Oh yeah, Mom. Don't use the N word that stands for KILL. Because we're going to get this video demonetized and we're not big enough to defend it.
Okay, I won't use the M word.
So, I think...
But you used the M word and called me Mom like I thought I was Papa Driver.
It's myrrh, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, no, we know.
Okay, so I'm going to do this monetized now.
Okay.
I think Roman Reigns should kayfabe KIL, blah, 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 L, him at the end of the match.
No, you can't do that.
Let's spear him through a flaming table so he gets his...
Okay. So it's a no DQ match. So he, like, let's just say lots of damage. And I would love to see, like, maybe Samoa Joe pop in and help him out. I don't know. What if... Okay, let's make it interesting.
Yeah.
What if Daniel Bryan helps Rowan?
Daniel Bryan helps Rowan?
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, Daniel Bryan just got chokeslammed through a table.
Maybe it's all a ruse. They have, like, done a lot of, like, swerves with this storyline. It could have been just, like, a fake chokeslam.
I think...
And then Samoa Joe can join Roman Reigns, which is what we wanted in the first place. Joe and Joe.
If there is controversy to happen, I'd be Harper joining Eric Rowan and then Daniel Bryan joining.
Yeah, Harper's not. They're not. Yeah. Okay, next match. SmackDown Women's Championship. Bayley versus Charlotte. Do you want to go first or should I?
Charlotte.
You think Charlotte's gonna win it 10th time?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Bailey retains.
I think it's too. They knew that everybody was thinking Charlotte before Bailey turned heel like you did. They changed it up so people would change their mind, but it's a swerve because Vince doesn't like what Paul Heyman is doing.
Okay, Bailey was a super face. All right, she was like the female John Cena. We were at SummerSlam, and at the meet and greet, like the kids lining up to get Bailey's autograph.
Bailey was at the meet and greet?
Yeah, she wasn't there the day we were there, but people told me that the day that she was there doing autographs, kids were like girls, especially lining up, loving her, the hugs, the everything, super face. Then they turn her heel. You can't turn somebody that's a super face heel and not do something with it. They can't make it like a 2-week thing. They gotta run with it for a while. And the best way to keep her as an obnoxious heel that means something is to have her retain. So I'm gonna say, for the sake of this storyline meaning something, she should retain. I also think that Charlotte won the match that they had this week. So 50-50 booking says that Bailey should win. I also think that Sasha Banks could come in there and do some sneaky action.
Okay, before you finalize, I'm just going to say something. There's a draft coming up, you know.
Yeah, there can be a draft, but I want Bailey to have the belt because I want there to be strength in her storyline.
It's not about what you want, it's about what Vince wants.
It's what I want when I'm making my prediction.
Okay. No. So you're going with your heart.
No, I'm going with what makes sense on paper.
Okay, but here's the thing. The draft, you know, SmackDown Superstars on SmackDown, Raw Superstars on Raw. No switch. They should give Charlotte the belt so Bailey could go to Raw and be with Sasha and Becky.
They can give Charlotte the belt later. Like, it doesn't have to be at this. It could be on a TV taping. It could be on the first SmackDown TV taping. I don't think they're going to give Charlotte the belt. It's in Charlotte, right? Like, they like it when you lose in your hometown.
But it's Charlotte. They would never Roman Reigns lose in Florida.
I think that when she wins it for the 10th time, it should probably be in Ty Dillinger's hometown or Sean Spears. Perfection with a 10. Okay, so we disagree on this one. That's fine. We can disagree.
AEW sucks.
When we disagree, it's a lot more fun because one of us gets to say, I told you so. Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, the champion, versus Sasha Banks.
3, 2, 1.
Becky Lynch.
Hey, what?
You didn't. I waited for 3, 2, 1, and then I said it. That was a test.
We do the 3, 2, 1 at the same time. We're like,
okay, let's do it now. 3, 2, 1.
Becky Sasha. I'm joking, Becky Lynch.
Why? What's your reasoning?
Just, it's not time for her to lose the title.
She's on the cover of the video game that hasn't even come out yet. Imagine if she loses the championship. It doesn't look good in the advertising.
Here's a weird theory. Charlotte and her swap brands. Or whoever is the champ. Becky goes to SmackDown. SmackDown champ goes to Raw. They swap the title.
I'm not sure why you want to swap so bad.
Because Fox wants Becky. She was a main part of their commercial.
Well, so were a lot of people.
I think
most of the people in the commercial don't even wrestle anymore.
Okay.
The Rock was in the commercial.
Because I don't know when the draft is, I'm just gonna give. Well, we can make predictions for the draft.
Mm-hmm.
But here's an early one: Roman Reigns going to Raw. Just want to get it off my chest.
Okay. All right. Do you feel better?
Yeah.
It's good relief.
They need a big name.
All right. WWE Championship: Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. Should we 3, 2, 1 this one?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Kofi Kingston.
Kingston.
He's not gonna lose to Randy Orton. They're not gonna give Orton the belt.
Okay.
This storyline is getting really stupid.
Okay. Now I'm gonna talk about what I talked about in the revival thing, and I
Okay.
said I'd say in the WWE
All right.
title match.
Bring it.
All of this New Day, revival, New Legacy. I'm gonna call them that. All this New Legacy, New Day stuff is gonna lead up to a 3-on-3 match at Survivor Series,
Okay.
where all the gold is on the line.
I just hope that there's a clear winner in this match, because it was a letdown at SummerSlam when their match just kind of like had a DQ finish.
There's
Right. DQ or count out? I can't remember.
count out.
Count out. And we couldn't, like, we were there watching, and we weren't on the camera side. We were on the opposite of the camera side, and we could not tell in the audience that Kofi's son was there and that Randy Orton was saying something to him. Like, we couldn't tell, like, as a crowd. And then as a crowd, they never confirmed what was happening or let us know what was happening. So we didn't know until we watched the reviews of the show why it was like that. And that's probably part of why the whole stadium, arena, whatever we want to call it, booed.
Like, we just randomly heard the bell ring, and then we saw Kofi beating Randy with the kendo stick.
Yeah, so there was no, like...
Beating up Randy, don't demonetize.
Even if, like, I don't know, like, maybe if, like, just for the crowd who's there, like, even if Kofi got on the mic or something and said, you can't, like, that's what you get, Randy, for, like, saying stuff to my family. Like, if he would have just given us a hint, would it be nice? So to us, it was just, like, the lamest finish at a SummerSlam.
Could I say how it's gonna finish?
This match or?
This match.
Okay, sure.
It's gonna be... There's gonna be a winner, but it's gonna be like a square roll-up.
Right.
Like, maybe Kofi...
You can't say the M word, but you can say screwy. I don't know the rules.
Don't demonetize. I have to... Okay, YouTube. I might swear. I might do bad stuff. So don't demonetize this, or I'm gonna dislike every single video I see.
Oh my gosh. So you're gonna take it out on other people who aren't demonetized?
I mean, I'm gonna dislike... I'm never getting YouTube Premium if you demonetize.
Yeah, I'm not paying for YouTube either. Okay.
I'm never doing it if you do.
Okay, last match. Will it be the last match on the card? Maybe. Oh no, it totally will. It totally will. Seth Rollins versus Braun Strowman. All right. All right, Suplexus.
My turn.
You go first. Take it.
This is gonna be disappointing.
I'll just...
To all the... This is gonna be... I know what you're gonna say in yours. It's pretty certain. This is gonna be disappointing to all the blank who you'll fill in likers who happened to debut in August. This is gonna be disappointing to fans of that person or that thing.
Just tell us your prediction, Suplexus.
Seth-
As of my
Seth
senior.
is gonna win. Brock is gonna come and F5 them both. It's not what we want, but it's what we're gonna get. Actually, I take that back. Wait a sec. Brock's going to sign. Okay, Seth is gonna like low blow him and win, and then Braun's gonna be like blah blah blah, Hell in a Cell match.
Okay, so no Brock.
No Brock.
Because Brock, I think, is going to be going to SmackDown.
He might like F5 Kofi and Randy and screw up their match.
They would only do that if their match was last. I don't think they would have Brock come out and do that and then have Seth and Braun go on.
They did do that for a different pay-per-view, had Brock. They did it for WrestleMania. He kicked off the show.
Yeah, I know, but I just mean like a kicking off the show is different. But like if it's the 2 championship matches last, then okay.
I know.
Are you good?
I think I know what you're gonna say. So go ahead. I'll say if I'm ready or not.
Okay, I'm gonna say I would like Braun Strowman to win the belt.
Oh, wasn't expect. I thought you'd say, you know who.
Well, I'm not done.
Yeah.
I would like Braun Strowman to win the belt. This is the time. Like, they should have put the belt on him before. Just put the belt on him now. Seth doesn't really need the belt, and he's not doing a lot with the belt, and that's why they had to give them the tag belts, to have some sort of storyline with him and someone else. I don't know why he's doing that.
Because Seth just won the belt.
If Strowman wins the belt, and then the Fiend comes out, because the Fiend is challenging the winner, between now and Hell in a Cell, the Fiend can play the ultimate mind games with the man he used to control. Talk about dealing with people in your past. That's the trend that the Fiend has been going on. He's been dealing with people from his past. Who better than one of his former minions to deal with? And Braun, because he was a minion, is going to start going a little crazy. And he's going to be looking over his shoulder all the time, because he never knows when there's going to be a puppet or a fiend. I think Strowman versus Fiend would have way more power in the storyline than Seth versus the Fiend. So that's why I'm going for Strowman. And a lot of my predictions were retentions, and I think ending the night with the loss like that would be really interesting. And you know how it comes about, I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit of Brock interference action with Seth revenge. I don't know, like something. But it'd be good if that's.
Who do you think is gonna win though?
I think Seth's gonna retain, but I'm still gonna keep my prediction a Strowman. Because I believe in me.
I'm confused.
I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna be wrong, but I can't say Seth. I want it so bad that I'm just gonna stick with Strowman. I don't think WWE is gonna do what I'm saying, but
okay.
But I feel like the Fiend is making Vince so much money, like money he gets to eat, nom nom nom, like the puppet. I think they might let him pick.
They have
or have a say in his opponent.
Okay. I'm gonna disappoint all the viewers once again.
Get out your tissues.
I think Braun should fight the Fiend, and he's gonna. But Seth is not gonna lose the title. He just beat Brock Lesnar clean. Brock Lesnar clean. If there's any way that Braun's gonna win the title, it's gonna have to be like a Fiend, Lesnar, Undertaker, Cena, Orton interference at the same time.
He's a giant man, so.
And this match, it goes with what Heyman wants. Seth is an underdog, facing a big, muscly guy, and he somehow pulls it out, like the Brock match. This is what Heyman wants. He would put McIntyre in if he wanted Seth to drop the title. Bet.
Okay. Alright. Well, those are our predictions for Clash of Champions.
Other things time.
Okay.
Matches that could be added. Dream.
It's a huge card. Please don't add more matches. We don't want to sit there for 5 hours and be somewhat entertained because of the tiredness that kicks in. We just want 3-hour shows, please. 3.5 hours. 4 is the max, including the pre-show.
Unless it's a big 4.
Big 4, yeah, but even then, it's so. We were there. It's exhausting. SummerSlam was better this year. It wasn't as long as last year. So, but you want a good. When I watch on TV, I want a hot crowd. If I have a hot crowd, it really gets me into it. And if the crowd is dead and I'm feeling tired because it's such a long show, I'm not into it when I'm watching. I try. Sometimes I have cappuccino, but it's hard, to wake me up. But it's hard. So, just, come on. We don't need more matches on the card. Do you think they're gonna have
Just
matches?
gonna suggest matches that could happen.
Okay, go ahead.
Aleister Black versus Mystery.
Mystery?
Mystery opponent.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Owens versus Elias. Who do you think would win?
Elias broke his foot. Or his ankle.
Oh, yeah.
He's not.
Just in case. I know they announced it, but just in case. Or for Raw after. Let's just do it now. King of the Ring Finals. Who wins?
Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't. Okay, so Chad Gable should win, but it's gonna be Corbin. Corbin's gonna win King of the Ring.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're gonna put that match on the card. They've already announced that it's on Raw. Then they took it back and they said it would be on the card, and then they took it back and said it's gonna be on Raw. So I think that match is gonna be on Raw.
They should put it on like a pay-per-view.
The card is full. How many matches was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. You can talk while I'm counting.
What was I gonna say? Oh. Just gonna throw it out there. Randomer stuff now. Fiend versus The Undertaker.
11 matches. 11 matches. Okay, please don't make the card any bigger.
Okay, WWE, you're not gonna do this. I know. I'd rather see this more than Braun versus The Fiend. But please, if you want SmackDown moving to Fox, if you want the anniversary or whatever to sell out, have The Fiend confront Undertaker and do a Hell in a Cell match. It's not gonna happen. What do you think of that, Pal Driver?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen at Hell in a Cell. But they could have a cell match. It doesn't have to be Hell in a Cell to have a cell match. I think it's the Hell in a Cell is the next pay-per-view, right? So it's gonna be The Fiend versus the winner of the Rollins Strowman match.
Okay.
Because he's already challenged.
Here's something that's certain. Pretty much certain. Not that, even though he said it. Fiend's gonna fight in a Hell in a Cell match. Whether he interferes in the Kofi match, which I see as more likely for some reason. They're gonna, troll us. Fiend versus Randy Orton. I wouldn't even mind that.
Okay, but The Fiend has clearly challenged the winner of the championship match. So why are you saying now that suddenly The Fiend's gonna fight someone else?
Because Bray Wyatt seems like the kind of guy in real life that trick us into believing he's gonna fight the Universal Champ, but go for the WWE title.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't wanna see Seth lose the belt.
Oh, now we get down to the truth.
Okay.
Seth lover over here just doesn't want to see him lose the belt.
I don't like Seth a lot.
Oh yeah, but you like him enough that you don't want him to lose the belt.
The Fiend is not getting the Universal title. Seth just beat Brock Lesnar.
Strowman's gonna win. The Fiend's gonna get in his head. The Fiend's gonna win the championship. A bunch of people are gonna challenge the Fiend. He's gonna win. He's gonna win. Let me finish. He's gonna win, and then Finn Balor's gonna come back. And he's going to challenge him, and he's going to come out as the demon on a pay-per-view, maybe WrestleMania, and he's going to be the only one to beat the Fiend, which will be great, because the man who lost to the Fiend on his first match is going to be the man who comes back as a demon and beats the Fiend.
And your dream.
Well, let me dream. Look who's dreaming, Seth lover.
Hey. I'm only doing this so Roman could beat him at WrestleMania.
It's not like I dislike Seth. I'm just, I'm trying to look at...
But I'm telling you what's gonna happen. You know that, if they wanted the Fiend to have the title this badly, Paul Heyman wouldn't have Seth get close to Brock. He'd have the Fiend beat Brock. Brock would like destroy him just like he did on all the Monday Night Raws, and then he'd drop it to the Fiend.
Okay.
You know.
You're taking it. Okay. So this was our prediction video. We got our predictions done. Let's just we're not going to agree on
No,
this.
I want you to admit it.
Let's turn this recorder off and maybe arm wrestle. The winner is correct. Not arm wrestle. No, I'm not arm wrestling you.
Yes.
No, because what if I lose?
Then
What if you lose?
Hey, you're not Vince McMahon.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. No, I can't do it. Oh. Oh, my arm is hurting. Oh, this is. Oh. Oh. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. Okay.
You quit. You forfeit.
I didn't quit. I said it was a draw.
You can't sit.
You're not. Don't touch my belt. No. Hands off. Is my belt.
I touched it.
You did, didn't you? Okay, all right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a comment down below and subscribe to our channel. Well, his channel. Ooh, somebody likes The Miz. Signing off.
I'm just gonna make this really awkward.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to press the stop button, aren't I?